What's up, everybody, and welcome back to a new episode of Journey into Fantasy. I'm Brandon, and I am joined by Marin. We are the hosts of Journey into Fantasy, but also we got a guest. You might know him. We always talk about him. Please welcome GusBuzz246.
Hello, everybody. My name is GusBuzz246.
That's right.
Gus Bus, the unofficial third host. What's up, man?
The unofficial third host. Thank you for having me again, gentlemen. I'm
I feel
excited.
like you're the only guest we've had.
So far.
Have you really never had any other guests?
No, we never invited anyone else.
This is like the 5th podcast we've done. So, what number are we on
I
now?
think it's the third for us.
For the year?
For in total.
This is episode
15?
19.
19.
We've been pretty consistent like for the past 3 weeks.
We've been pretty
It's like
consistent.
the first time.
Or the
You
first
did the
time.
last one just by yourself, right, Brand?
No. It was always me and
I
Marin.
don't think he's done one.
Me and you did one last year, and
Oh, that's right.
funny. Last year we only did two episodes
The whole year?
for the whole year, and the year before that. Like, we were somewhat consistent in 2022, but we randomly stopped. We did 2 episodes in 2023, 2 episodes in 2024, and now we are. I think this might be our 7th one for the year so far.
Dang. Yeah, now I finally have something to listen to at work.
Oh,
I
yeah.
listen to nothing
Yikes.
but finance podcasts just because I don't enjoy any of the video game podcasts anymore.
I apologize for calling you a pussy in the last podcast we did when we were talking about scary movies briefly.
You know, that's okay. I remember hearing you say that, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get back at him sometime," and I just forgot about it.
He's gonna pants you next time.
I'll pants you at your birthday party this year.
Oh,
I know
just
that's
like in
coming up
middle
soon.
school. I remember in middle school somebody did that to one of my buddies.
So
Well, he
I
was in middle
remember.
school.
I kind of remember that too.
school. Just in front of everybody in the gym class, dude.
I remember you
As
talked
well.
about
You did that to someone, or someone did that to you?
No, somebody did that to like a classmate.
Let's be
in
real. It
middle school.
happened to him. He's just using someone else as an excuse.
No, I think I smell too much like farts. I think the bullies are afraid to get near my ass.
But no,
That's funny.
before we dive into Demon Slayer, I do want to say rest in peace to the great Robert Redford. He was known to be a great actor, and even though I haven't really seen him in much, Winter Soldier, he was great in Winter Soldier.
He was one of the best MCU's villains for the short period that he was in there.
Yeah, for the one film, there was a lot of theories of his character being secretly the Red Skull reborn, but that obviously didn't happen.
Ooh. Yeah, that would have been sick.
Sad.
But no,
When did he die? What day was it?
today the 6th.
Today?
At least
It
it was
says
reported.
today.
It was reported. I don't know if he might have died a day before or what. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just reported that today was the day that he died. 89 years old, by the way. Holy.
Oh, he lived a long time, huh? That's crazy.
He was born August 18th, 1936, dude.
He must have been like 79 when he filmed
Holy
Captain
cow.
America.
Yeah,
When
Right,
was
that
that?
came out
That was
2016.
2014.
he retired shortly after filming
Cow.
Captain America. I remember that, and then he did come back for Endgame, which they were like, "Oh, we don't know if he wants to come back," but he was like, "Yeah, sir, I'll do it."
For Red Skull, right?
No, he wasn't Red Skull. No, he was.
What would he do?
Briefly
What would he do?
Okay, so you
He was
remember,
just briefly in there.
remember
Right?
in Endgame when like
remember.
they're trying to steal the Tesseract, and like they kind of give Tony Stark pretty bit of like a heart attack, and as the original
Yes.
Tony Stark is walking away, like he was kind of confronting Tony Stark, like, no, Loki needs to be in our own jail, or like the Tesseract needs to be in our own jail, something like that. And then Tony Stark has like the mini heart attack, but then like the original Tony Stark,
Plug whatever.
yeah, then the original Tony Stark tries to get the Tesseract, but the door swings open from the Hulk, knocking him out, and Loki grabs the Tesseract and disappears, which leads to Loki season 1.
Mm-hmm. Gosh, what a show, dude.
Yeah.
Too bad none of that is really canon anymore.
What?
Or maybe it is in its own way. I don't know how they're trying to work all that out.
We'll find out in
The
Doomsday.
Loki show?
In Doomsday, yeah.
But no, moving on. Demon Slayer has been a beloved anime since it started, and it's been pretty epic. We pretty much gotten like 4, 5-ish seasons. Starting with what was season 1 called?
Tragic Beginning.
I don't like.
I forget what it's called too.
I guess the first season, also known as Tanjiro Kamado Unwavering Resolve Arc.
Kimetsu no Yaiba. That sounds right.
Oh yeah, the long name I would say about.
Or no, wait, that was season. No, that's season 1.
That's the Demon Slayer name, Kimetsu no Yaiba. That is just part of the Demon Slayer name, but nobody says that.
Also, we apologize for mispronouncing any and everything having to do with this.
And all your hate towards Gus.
Please don't.
But like Mitsu.
Gosh, dude.
With how season 1 started, though, it was like, okay, what the heck is going on? But at the same time, it was just super interesting to just see everything that's going on. So it's like, what are y'all brief opinions on season 1 if y'all seen it?
Well, season 1, I'll go quick because that was the only season I've ever watched. Season 1 and season 2, the train one.
Yeah,
I will say the animation, which everybody talks about, but the animation in this show is amazing and breathtaking. Yeah. I love the colors. You could just make a wallpaper, I feel like, out of any scene. And people have, I'm sure.
I mean, just the colors here.
I mean, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
This is amazing. So, this is just 1 second of a scene in in the movie that just came out.
Mm-hmm.
Zenitsu, dude.
Zenitsu, not Zenitsu.
Zenitsu?
I give
Zenitsu?
it
I don't know how to say it.
I like it. 8 out of 10 first season. I already got much to say. I wish I would have kept watching more. There's 4 seasons now in total, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. I
love the introduction of all the characters.
Yeah, like, because some of them was like, oh, this character's crazy, maybe a little bit cringe, but at the same time, just seeing more of them is like, oh. But I do want to say, I do really like how we got introduced to Tanjiro, him being just this good person. And we're starting to see him be this good person. Like, I don't know, just seeing him fight the demons in this season. And like how like the demons are suddenly kind of like remembering their past. It's like Tanjiro is kind of showing them mercy in a way, kind of like sympathizing with them in a way. And I know, it just made the character unique in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because I do feel like
it makes the audience want to sympathize with the bad guy too. That's just a whole thing of its own. You also get to see Tanjiro. You know, he is obviously brand new to all this. Mm-hmm. What are they called? The Demon Core, the Demon Slayer Core. He knows nothing about wielding a sword. The demon that gets his family and turns Nosuke? What's his sister's name? Nezuko. Turns Nezuko into a demon.
Nosuke.
You just see how he's never really swung a sword. His greatest weapon being his big, huge, hard forehead.
Yeah.
Every single time he runs into someone that he doesn't know what else to do, all his fails, bam! And there's like, wow, nice headbutt, and then completely disoriented a second later.
And like with this season, though, we get 26 episodes compared to like all the other ones, because it's like all the other ones were just shortened down. So I liked how with this one, it was just several arcs, I guess, into one huge season. But now, one downside with that is that it does have like, I don't want to say filler moments, but more like setting up moments, which
a lot of setting up
can
moments.
be annoying at times, because I feel like sometimes it like pulls the story back, but like
not like 1,000 episodes of One Piece, but like you know, definitely stresses how far off can we go up talking about this person's past or this specific story between these two characters or blah blah blah.
But like
this show also started the whole trope of demons in general, right? Like I feel like after this anime, every other anime you see Jujutsu Kaisen, fucking Chainsaw, it's all demon hunting now.
Did you forget about Bleach?
I didn't watch Bleach, man. I ain't no freaking weeb.
I just think it's just funny. It's just I've always associated like demon stuff like that kind of with anime.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
couple of other things that like Devil May Cry video game. I love that video. Which actually they just had their own animated series come out not too long ago on is it Amazon, Netflix, something like that.
Maybe.
Hey,
Yeah, Netflix,
yeah.
because that has Kevin Conroy's last performance before he died.
Oh,
Batman.
Wow,
that's cool. I
that's
want to watch
nuts.
that.
It's a great show. I loved it a lot.
One thing though I do want to mention about like with season 1, like this is what I like about animated, like with just shows in general, like how we see it like take place in different locations. Because like I do feel like if it takes place in just one location the whole season or majority of the season, it drags a bit. So I like to see like how like with this one we see at very locations. We see him in like this forest. We see the Hatsura training building, the hospital, but yeah, we do see him train in like that training forest. And
every time he gets hurt, he ends up at the same facility training for several weeks at a time.
Yeah, but like in the beginning, we see him like there's a lot of forests in this season. Let's be real, because wasn't he training like when he first started to train to go into like to do the test? The old guy with the mask had him train in a forest, and then when he did during the final selection, he was training in that take place in another forest. And I think when one of the arcs where him and Inosuke and Zenitsu were together fighting some demons, that was in another forest. so many forests, but yet I like how it was just different arcs kind of put into one season. More going on with that.
Yeah. I agree, man. This is both of y'all favorite anime too, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or at least I know this is Brandon's. He's
I think it's
like
mine.
A bunch of times.
Then again, I
yours,
haven't
Gus?
watched a lot of anime to be like, oh yeah, it's my number one favorite. So, but how about with you, Gus?
As far as what?
Favorite anime?
Just in general. Like
favorite anime?
Because this is Brandon's favorite anime.
So, it's hard to say what my favorite anime is because growing up watching anime, like as a kid, back then Naruto was my favorite anime, right? And then move on to a couple years later, what's it called? One Piece was my favorite anime, and a couple years later. Yeah, so I've never finished One Piece. I'll never caught up with One Piece. Holy cow! I think I stopped at like season 5, 6. I don't even know. Anyways, just like different seasons of life, I've grown to have a new favorite anime. Like right now, I'm gonna say it's Solo Leveling. That's probably my favorite anime right now.
Favorite anime right now, huh?
Favorite anime right now, just because the story of it, and it's not even an anime. It's I don't know what the Korean word is for anime.
Oh. Okay, that's cool.
It's something different. Maybe I might be wrong. I know they call manga something different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not smart enough to know what all the different terms are. But Solo Leveling, probably one of my favorite shows to watch in a while. But yeah, no, Demon Slayer when it first came out, and the fact that meeting Zach Aguilera, that total blast. Loved meeting him. Just made the show that much more fun. And then hearing Inosuke's voice actor, what's his name, Bryce Papenbrook, just hearing him at the convention, just a couple boots down from him, just saying his voice lines from this TV show or from the anime, and it's just absolutely jaw dropping. It's so amazing. Actually, fun fact: the voice actor, I think it's the Japanese voice actor for Demon Slayer, Zenitsu, is the same voice actor for Solo Leveling, the main character.
Alex Lee, who voices Zenitsu, he is the main character in Solo Leveling.
That's what I said.
I'm sorry, that was the English version. He's
is it English?
Yes, Alex Lee. And Bryce Papenbrook, he's Eren in Attack on Titan.
Yep. Just gosh, what a weird voice actor. Just like the voices between Eren and Inosuke. Gosh, I love a voice actor with range.
Yeah. But now let's move on from season 1.
I found the hold up. I found the name for Korean anime. It's AENI. However you pronounce that. AENI?
I don't know. See, what's it called? Like manga? It's like manhwa.
Yeah,
Manhwa?
that one looks easy to say. Manhwa. Oh God, dude.
Again, we apologize for any and all mispronunciations. It's just different. You know, watching that show between they have Japanese characters, they have Korean characters.
Yeah. And American or English characters.
Yeah, from America too, yeah.
That's crazy.
So it's just fun seeing all of that mixed together.
But
Gosh, what a great show. We could do a podcast about that when the next season comes out.
If we ever catch up with it. But now, back to Demon Slayer, since that's what we're obviously talking about. No, with season 2, this was an interesting season because before that, we got the Mugen Train arc as a mini movie, pretty much. But then it was kind of released as its own mini arc, part of season 2. Unless if it's like Netflix, I think it might count as its own season. Or
I think that's what they're doing is they're releasing the movie and then breaking it down into episodes. Because definitely watching the Infinity Castle, I can see where they could break it down into episodes.
Like that
was what 2.5 hour movie? Yeah, they could definitely break it down.
Like that's what they've been doing with
10 or so.
That's what they kind of been doing. But I think with Infinity Castle, it's going to be just a move, like 3 movies, because there's just so much. Like that's what I heard, but like because we know that
this
like,
is a part
in between
1.
seasons,
there's gonna be a 3-part movie series within the next 4 years or something like that.
But like in between seasons, they were like doing like, they did Mugen Train, of course, and then I think they did like the ending of Entertainment District and like the beginning part of the Swordsman Village as one movie, and then they did that with in between season 3 and 4 also. But like with like season 2 though, it does include Mugen Train as a mini arc in it, and it's like watching the movie was pretty cool. Like that was my introduction to Demon Slayer, watching it with you and Jacob. So it was like
you got hooked ever since.
That was the first time you ever watched it, right? Just Mugen Train. Mugen?
I thought it was
How do we say it?
Or Muggin. Mugen.
Sorry for the mispronunciation.
I don't think it's Muggin. I don't think it's Muggin.
Gosh.
It could be either one. I heard all 3 of them.
This kind of just set us up for Infinity Castle, right?
Yeah.
The big bad for Infinity Castle Part 1 was Akaza, which is the main demon from Mugen Train.
Yeah.
Which is R.I.P. Rengoku, the
Flame was the goat. He was the goat.
We'll never. Yeah, Akaza. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got handed out trading cards at the movie theater. I don't know if you got those, Brandon.
No, they didn't have those.
No, he went to a late show.
They're like poster boards, but made into like little cards.
I went today at 10:45 a.m.
Oh, I think even 10:45.
So it's fresh in your brain right now.
That, but also, it was almost a packed theater.
It
really
was
still
packed today.
A lot of people. At
a random. When are we recording this? Tuesday. At 10:45 in the morning. Holy cow,
they only had like
dude.
2 showings for the English version, and this was like the first one.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't know if they did this with the last movie, but to have a dubbed and subbed showing, gosh, dude, that's insane.
And Spanish too. Brandon said they had like in Spanish ones, right?
I saw that for Regal.
I don't know that.
I think said for Sinopolis had like a Spanish showing.
Maybe I could be wrong. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't
know.
Great.
Did anybody dress up?
I think I saw someone dressed up as Nezuko.
The pink,
the sister
kimono.
The sister, had the pink kimono.
Yeah, I thought you meant she was in a box just the whole time. It's her hands.
That's awesome.
But like, I got to say, with Mugen Train, whatever it's pronounced,
that was a nice one.
It was.
I like that one.
It was just super cool. It was like I mentioned. It was like my introduction to Demon Slayer. So
I think I still like that one better than this one.
What is this? I like Rengoku. Like,
yeah,
and like watching watching the versions of it that was like released part of season 2 because like they got the movie to like split it up into episodes. it does include more. Like I think the first episode is something that wasn't in the movie at all. It's just focused on Rengoku
Mugen
before the events of the Mugen train.
The train, yeah.
And I loved it. I was like, oh god, this made Rengoku so much cool. Like, I don't know. I really like.
I think you got me into that.
I think he is the best Hasura, honestly, out of them all. That's my favorite Hasura.
I think you got me into that too, Brandon. Because we
disagree.
watched it at Gus's house. We watched that season at Gus's house. Then you guys showed me the movie. And I was like, what the heck? I've never watched Demon Slayer. I heard that was like for weirdos, but I watched it. It was really good.
I mean,
the fan base could be a little weird, man.
Just because people who enjoy anime are typically like, not all there. There are people who can just enjoy a good TV show, anime,
that's
whatever.
Any fan base.
Honestly,
that's any fan base. I agree.
Yeah. Look at the Marvel fan base; they're not no better.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the DC fan base. You got the Snyder people trying to fight for the Snyderverse, even though that universe is dead as fuck.
Yeah, that's
you're right. Every fan base, but I gave it a try. It was really good. I think I do like that movie at least a little bit more than this one we watched. Just because I didn't have like the foundation, I didn't watch any of the other seasons beforehand. Yeah. When I watched that movie, I had watched everything before, so it all kind of makes sense.
And this
movie I really hate that they killed that fire guy, bro. Yeah, it was shorter. I hate because I didn't expect it because I see so many people like him and dress up like him. Like, so he's gonna be in this show for like a long ass time.
It's the story building, dude. The story building behind Rengoku, his past with his mom and his dad being who he was. He was the original Flame Hashira, and then he turned into some drunk fool.
Yeah,
which you actually get to see him come back in here and just hey, I'm gonna do my son proud now.
Yeah.
They look so alike. I thought it was him.
They look alike.
Yeah, I know. Marin turns to me. It's like, what the heck? It's like, no, that's his dad.
And then later on in season 2, we get introduced to the dad, but we got introduced to the little brother also, and they all look exactly alike.
They all have the same exact look. It's crazy.
His mom did not try at all, bro. When they get that meme, meme is like the parents didn't try at all.
Now, first we got Mugen Train, and then we got the Entertainment District, which deals with the aftermath of that.
That's my.
It was.
That was my least favorite season because it started out weird.
Yeah,
like I don't know. I just thought it was so weird.
It started out with
all
in the hospital.
Go ahead.
I think it started out with them in the hospital as always. Let's be real. And then I think the first 2 or few episodes, Tanjiro goes to Rengoku's family to pretty much pay his respects and all that, and then it leads to them later on going to the Entertainment District, and that's where the rest of the season takes place in.
The whole separation and the of all the characters, I didn't personally enjoy. I wish they all kind of just stayed together, but it definitely made for an interesting when they all came together for the big fight.
Yeah, the big fight was but I do want to say,
and it was hilarious. Everyone was just looking at Inosuke and just being like, "Wow, you're so gorgeous! Oh my gosh, you're beautiful."
Which one's
that? Yeah, they had them dressed up as girls.
Remember Inosuke, the pig head? He's like gorgeous underneath the mask. He looks like a straight up beautiful woman, and everybody's like.
Yeah, they were dressed up as girls, like undercover.
I do remember
weird,
that.
But
they just put Zenitsu and Tanjiro on like these little pigtails, but for Inosuke, they barely even tried with him.
You see the Michael Jackson guy there too, right? At the city area?
Muzan Kibutsuji.
I think
that's when they first run into each other? They ran into each other.
No, that was season 1. That was season 1.
Season 1, yeah.
But I will say that that demon that was like fused himself with the train, he looks more like Michael Jackson, honestly, in a way. Like he had that voice kind of similar to Michael Jackson.
They all kind of do. All these
they all kind of did. Like that. Hey, one of the demons in this new movie sounded like that too.
You're talking about the one that we'll
get into it. We'll get into it when we get more into that.
Yeah, you have to explain that one to me. That's funny.
But with Entertainment District, I do want to mention that with the sound Hasura Tenzin Ujui.
Tengen, you just call him Tengen.
I like how he looks at us like we were gonna know how to fucking pronounce it.
He was a dick at first. That's what I noticed about. That's what I noticed about a lot of these Hatsuras. It's like, this motherfucker's a douchebag. This motherfucker's a dick. And then, like, as the
That's
season
the one
goes
that has
on,
3 wives, right?
Yeah. Dude.
As soon as he came out with those 3 women, you just immediately know, like, oh no, this guy, he knows what he's doing.
Like, but I know with some of the Hatsuras, it's like they kind of come off as douchebags at first, and we do see this with some of the Hatsuras in the next season. But yet, all of a sudden, it's like, oh man, this guy's actually pretty cool, and that's what I thought about Tengen.
Mm-hmm. It's a lot of anime, if you notice, because the same thing with like Vegeta and like back in the day with Dragon Ball Z. Chainsaw Man has that a little bit too. Yeah. It's weird
how
they
there's like similar characters in each of these shows?
Well, no. Where a guy that's like a douche becomes like a lovable character.
Yeah.
Or gets like a whole sentimental backstory, and it just makes you fall in love with the person.
It's like a reoccurring theme in this, in a way, I guess, with characters.
Yeah, with Hashuras in general, though, or specifically.
I'm still waiting for
one of the Demon Slayer members.
What's his?
Genya was another one of them.
What's this? The Hashira with the white hair that has a brother that's also in the Demon Corps?
Genya is the brother who's part of the Demon Corps. I can't.
Yeah, I forget. He's he's not the Sound Hashira. He's the Air Hashira. I forget, dude.
So what does Hashira even mean? It means Demon Slayer.
Senemi is the white hair one with all like the cuts on him, pretty much.
What type of Hashira is he?
He is the Wind Hashira.
Okay.
What does Hashira stand for again? For people that don't know.
Good question.
Hashira.
The word
definition. Hashira, in Japanese, Hashira literally means pillar or column, a term used in the anime and manga Demon Slayer to denote the most powerful and elite members of the Demon Slayer Corps.
Oh.
So they're the pillars of the Demon Slayer Corps.
I do want to say, though, like, I guess closing off the entertainment district part of this, like the fight, and like I guess could have been the final few episodes, when Tenzin was fighting the demon, then when Tanjiro was fighting the demon, was just fucking amazing. I just love the visual.
But he first discovers his I don't know the name of the type of breathing, just from his dad, the specific breathing technique.
Yeah, the fire
breathing.
Well, he was doing the fire dance, wasn't it?
Yeah, the fire dance, but it had a specific name. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing. What is that?
I don't know. I was just showing my cards to the camera.
Oh, okay. But
there you go.
Moving on.
Aren't these the two brothers?
That's the brother. Those are the two brothers. That's the Wind Hashira and his brother. That was in the Demon Corps. He can actually drink demon blood and use that power.
Demon flesh. He eats demon flesh.
Oh, flesh.
The guy with the gun?
The guy with the gun.
The other one. Oh.
They don't get along.
Which you only get to see seconds of in the movie.
Yeah, we just see him running in the movie.
We don't see him.
That was for most of the characters. You think I loved only seeing Guillaume for only like a whole 4 minutes in the whole movie?
We'll get more into that when we get to the movie. We'll get more into that when we get to the movie.
Hashira. Y'all's favorite is Rengoku. Mine's Guillaume. Just saying that right now.
But moving on. We got season 3, the Swordsmith Village. And this was only 11 episodes, and it's like, I gotta admit, this was a cool one. I liked how we got to learn more about Tokito. We get to learn Mitsuri Kanroy.
That's a cool cat name.
The pink big titty lady.
Titty lady?
Yeah.
Is she a cat? Or?
No, I accidentally said kitty instead of titty.
Oh, I thought she was like, I thought you're turning into a furry, dude.
Oh my gosh.
That's your next fan.
What was his name? What was her name?
I know her first name's Mitsuri.
The butterfly breathing?
No, not butterfly.
What's her?
It's the Love Hatsura. The Love Hatsura.
The Love. What type of breathing does she do?
She's the Love Hatsura. I don't know.
She's love breathing?
She loves.
She
has love powers.
Up all these.
So what do you like about this season, Brandon?
I like how we explored more of Mitsuri, more about Tokito, and we do get Genya, who is Seneme's brother, the one who eats the demon flesh, and we learn more about them, but also, like, at first I'm not going like Tokito and Genya, they were kind of dickheads, but I just loved how, like, by the end of this, they just end up being just super cool characters.
Is it like Deadpool? Like he's like a lovable dickhead, or is it like they're just douche?
There's just
like a douche.
it's like they come off at first as douchebags
Sure.
in a way. They come off like a bit too full of
Okay.
themselves. But like what I like about this season also is to see how Tanjiro's effect has on them in a way. That's like, wow, this guy's so nice. Like this is kind of like his niceness, his kindness was in a way motivating. So I thought that
The
was
love.
very interesting to see.
Who's your favorite character? And I guess the show in general. You haven't even mentioned that. Is it the
We'll get
I guess the
into
fire guy?
I'll get into that after we talk about each season.
Mm-hmm. What were we talking about? Sorry, I was looking at the different
big
options.
titty lady.
We're talking about season 3,
gosh.
Swordsmith Village.
Yep. Speaking of Mitsuri, you're definitely starting to see the I guess arc of what's his name, the Serpent Hashira, how they have kind of a close relationship. Obanai Iguro.
Yeah. What's
the Serpent Hashira?
In season 4, though, we do learn that he had a close relationship with Rengoku.
Mm.
And then Rengoku's voice appeared, kind of motivating them. I was like, yeah, that was great and all that, but we need to be... Y'all got to stop Muzan. And they're like, was that him?
That's funny.
But like, no, with season 3, this was a pretty interesting one. This was one that, of course, all the episodes took place in the Swordsmith Village, and like, I do feel like that there were parts in this that like kind of dragged on in a way, because it was like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like some of the fights, then all of a sudden like the demons were like, I feel like maybe a little bit more OP than they needed to be, if you get what I mean.
The season 3 I didn't watch, so I'm gonna rely on you guys. But
Gus, you listening?
I'm looking for the swordsmith's name. He's one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
Hotaru Haganezuka. He definitely made that whole season right there, just because he is making the sword that is that season 3 that he started making the sword for Tanjiro to use against
when Tanjiro like breaks the Mitsine, there's that sword, and then the swordsmith guy's like, all right, I'm gonna fix it up for you. Like, he was...
Oh yeah,
he's
the
a
machine
dick,
was
but he's hilarious. Right? That training machine. It was like a training machine.
Yeah, the training machine. It like looked like his dad or something like that, or whatever. Did I remember that right?
It was a demon slayer from his dreams, apparently. And it turns out it was from 300 years before them.
Gotcha. Which I think is going to be Upper One. I think that's who that is.
That does look a lot like that. That's going to be
It does
crazy.
Look like Upper One.
That's going to be crazy.
I have the Black Panther fighting the Hulk over here. Sorry, guys.
His cat, Siko.
How about your cats?
Yeah, I sent the video. It's because he's a black cat, and he's like, I have a little Hulk plushie he beats up.
That's hilarious.
Well,
but anyways...
But yeah, no, you see the swordsmith just wanting to beat the ever-loving crap out of him every single time he either damages or completely destroys a sword. Absolutely hilarious.
He was a dick, but he's a hilarious dick.
Mm-hmm.
But like, what were your thoughts on season 3? I mean, yeah, season 3.
I'm trying to remember season 3 and not get it confused with season 4, because I have season 4 in my head a bit more fresh than season 3.
Season 3 is when they're in this village where they were fighting demons pretty much all of the episodes.
But nobody... Who is the main bad for season 3?
That little demon guy.
Oh, right. He was the tiny guy.
Yeah, like manipulated or like controlled all the other demons in a way. Like,
okay. And that's when he was just struggling to figure out which head was the right one.
Yeah.
Right.
I heard a lot of people say that season 4 or 3, I think it was 4, that it was really boring compared to the other seasons.
Like,
not much happened.
Season 4 was just mostly them training.
Yeah.
We're learning more about Hasuras. But like season 4, I guess we could get into season 4 now. It was
that's probably one of my favorite seasons. So
season 4?
only because you get to see the Stone Hashira, freaking Gyome Haijima, going to work.
His backstory is heartbreaking.
It's brutal.
It's brutal.
It's so brutal. Just he wasn't like all big and strong like he is now, but he was still pretty big and pretty strong anyways. The fact that he's able to save whoever he wanted to, but he wasn't strong enough to save his family.
There was one scene in this I found hilarious, which was when Zenitsu was trying to run away from Senemi's training, and like he goes to Tanjiro to help him, but Senemi's so up and like knocks him out, and he's like, no, talking to Tanjiro, you don't even respect you yet, something like that. And Tanjiro's like, oh, that's okay. I don't respect you either because you stabbed Nezuko, and just skips along to the training. And Senemi is like, what the fuck? The nerve on this kid. I know. Senemi's a dick, though. I will say that.
Yeah.
I hope that the demons get him in the Infinity Castle.
We learn a lot more. The electric guy, Zenitsu, in the 4th season?
No,
because he becomes like a badass in the movie.
It sets up.
He's half asleep.
One thing I do want to mention, I forgot to mention this with season 3, was how like with season 3 though, I did not like how we barely got Zenitsu and Inosuke in that.
Yeah,
we do get a little bit more of them this season, which was great, but their presence was missing in season 3.
So was season 3 when Nezuko was before that she got
the finale was when she was exposed to the sunlight and it turns out she could be in the sun. That was the finale of season 3.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we just barely see her at all in season 4, right?
Yeah,
we don't even see her in the movie.
She is hidden.
We see her in the movie, but like she's
briefly
turning back into a human. I think is it's the same old man
who trained Tanjiro.
Yep.
Oh, with the nose.
Mm-hmm. With the nose mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with.
So I was gonna say season 4. I also didn't watch, but I remember in the movie seeing Zenitsu become a badass, and Gus was telling me like it all happened beforehand. He like learned how to become half awake.
It happened in
It happened in his
episode 7 of this season.
Of season 4.
Like he gets a note with some devastating throughout the season, throughout the series, he's a crybaby. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Only when he's asleep he's a badass, but like in this season he gets a note with some devastating news, and all of a sudden just after reading that note he just becomes just super serious. And that sets up for this new movie, pretty much.
What was the note? Is it like Chelino Sanchez?
That.
Like Chelino Sanchez? Do you know what that note is?
It explained it in the movie. Oh. It explained it in the movie. His math, like someone who he trained with.
Yeah, the master, right?
His Gramps.
Gramps,
the person called Gramps.
That was pretty.
He committed seppuku.
Seppuku, yeah.
Which is the Japanese suicide. Yeah.
You stab yourself,
turn their sword on themselves and end their lives.
Clip this. I don't think you can say that word, right?
What? The
S word?
Seppuku?
No, suicide.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I could say it. I don't know.
I don't know if you can say it on YouTube.
You can say
probably not
on YouTube.
Okay.
Without it getting demonetized. Yeah, we're not monetized. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, no, that was the note that he got, and then he just went full serious, and he kind of started just being a badass while awake. I guess I didn't really understand the reasoning why he went from only being badass when he fell asleep to being a badass while awake. Oh, and the one thing that they really highlighted up until this point is that Zenitsu could literally only use the first form of breathing.
Yeah.
When it come to his thunder breathing, which was only learned by his master himself and his, I don't know what relationship it was. It was just his
co-student,
like his student classmate.
Like,
yeah.
They were supposed to be working
who ends
together.
Up becoming upper 6.
They were supposed to always be like working together, but like the upper 6 was just too cocky, hated him. It's more like a bully.
He also, it was like he didn't know how to use technique 1, but he knew how to use everything else.
Yeah,
that was the difference. Which is the basic form of thunder breathing was the first form, and he couldn't even learn that, but he knew everything else. He knew 2 through 6, which up until the movie was the original or the only forms of breathing 1 through 6. And he just hated Zenitsu because he was like, I'm infinitely better than Zenitsu in every way, shape, or form. Why do I have to be thrown in with the likes of this guy who's such a pansy, a scaredy cat?
Yeah. Like, now one thing though I did like about this season, even though it's like it was just mostly training, we do learn a little bit more about some of the Hatsuras. Like Guillaume,
Guillaume.
That's the sound guy.
Guillaume,
the guy who always cries.
I forgot his name. Hajime. Oh. He's the blind dude, the gigantic.
Yeah, he is blind. Yeah.
7. How tall is Guillaume? I forget. They said it before.
He has the ball and chain shit going on, right?
And I liked how we got a little bit more of a Genya, like I guess more
7'2". 7'2" is how tall he is.
I like how we got more of that friendship. I like how we got more of that friendship between Tanjiro and Genya, in a way.
You mean the Miss Hashira?
No, Genya's the Seneme's brother, who eats the demon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I remember in like some of the final episodes, it was like there's like a kind of cool bonding moment between Genya and Tanjiro, where it's like Genya's like, "Oh, you gotta like do this in order to move the boulder."
I'm thinking Mushiro. They started forming a relationship in season 4 too. I believe it was season 4.
Mushiro.
The bright blue-eyed one.
Tokito.
The one that was running around in the Infinity Castle with Guillaume.
Yeah. Tokito, I think is his last name.
Tokito, yeah. That's him.
He was, I don't know. You
start to see how infatuated he is with how strong he's becoming.
It is so, I don't know. There was like some parts in that where it's like, I just remember the episode where like Tanjiro goes to train with him. Like, no, Tokito, he's being serious with all these other trainees, and then he just turns to Tanjiro. He's like, "Oh, hi, Tanjiro." It's like just super happy to see him. It's like, oh.
And he treats everybody else just like, ugh, whatever. Oh, hi.
Exactly like that. I did like learning more about Giyu. Because wasn't he the Hasuma that found Tanjiro and Nezuko like right after
right in the beginning, season 1, in the beginning, immediately after his whole family's dead.
And we learn more about what happened to him during his final. All that.
Say that again. You cut off.
And we learn more what happens with him during his final selection. That was like, sir, this season, I don't want to say it was boring, but it was still like really good at the same time in a way.
But anyways, the end of season 4 basically is like
set up for the movie.
Oh, Nezuko basically, what's his name? Muzan knows about her ability to conquer the sun. It's been 1,000 years since they found anybody that could even come close to conquering the sun, much less the fact that Muzan needs a new body, right? Yeah. So they're trying to think
he wants to eat Nezuko in order to gain her abilities, if I'm correct.
Something like that. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
And her blood art is rare too. I'm not exactly sure how part works.
Before fully diving into the movie, what is like some thoughts on the entire anime in general?
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead.
Before moving on to the movie, season 4 sets up right where they left off.
Yeah. Okay.
The big fight of the master of all the Hashira sacrificing himself to trapping.
That was sad.
Yeah, it was one of the saddest moments in the whole anime. And you actually see that he asked Guillaume to get everybody together for this moment. And you just see the badass moment of him head 1v1ing Muzan in his state that he gets trapped in and just absolutely annihilates by the master. Such a strong moment. And just before everybody is on top of Muzan, boom, the Infinity Castle doors open. And then he gets everybody. He gets everybody that was there within the closeness of Muzan to everybody that was Inosuke and Zenitsu. Just the badass moment of like, you're like, all right, let's do this. And Zenitsu just like, just aura farming,
all
just
serious.
Uh-huh.
But with
this is a great setup for the movie to come out 2 years later.
This is pretty much the final. This is pretty much the final season. Years, right? This is pretty much the final season of Demon Slayer, as they're going to focus on these 3 films that are. So it's like with how the anime series was.
I'm sorry, it was only a year.
With the anime in general, besides the movie, what it's like, I guess, just thoughts on the whole anime from season 1 to season 4.
I think Demon Slayer really got me back into anime back in 2020, 2021 when it first came out. And just holy cow, just the artwork, the heartfelt moments, this whole storyline of Tanjiro being on this long quest to fix his sister to become back to human and to do anything and everything he can with the Demon Slayer core to get her back to human. And the fact that they're so close now, right? That they had to fight off literal demons and Michael Jackson.
Several Michael Jacksons, because there's a lot that for some reason sounded exactly like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. I missed like what sounded like them. That's so funny though.
For me, Demon Slayer was like, because I wasn't really into anime, but like I don't know, Demon Slayer was like a good introduction. I feel like to like get into it, because like now, like I mentioned, Mugen Train was the first one I got in. Was the first one I watched from this, and then going back watching season 1 with you, starting season 2, and it's like, no, this past week I binge watched season 3 and season 4 to get ready for the movie. As just really what I love about this is the accent.
You cut off.
Really what I love about this is the accent, just how vibrant it is. At like the animation, the accent, it's just all so vibrant, so epic. It's awesome. And I know I mentioned my favorite character is Tanjiro, because he had such likable energy, like so in mercy, so in being a bit sympathetic, like just feeling for the demons in a way, like watching this is like
helping them go to rest peacefully.
Yeah, and like just how he loves his family, how he loves his friends. Even though like kind of like he will be there for those who don't like him. And just that effect we see him have on the other characters, like this is a good guy. That's why Tanjiro's like my favorite character out of all of them. Rengoku is my favorite Hasura. Tanjiro is like my number 1 favorite character in this.
Even after meeting him in real life, the English voice actor.
Not gonna lie, when I met him, because I only watched the movie, I felt like a fake fan meeting him, because it's like I only know
Mexican, right?
Maybe.
Say what, Marin?
Aguilar. He's Mexican. Aguilar is a Mexican last name, I believe.
Probably. I could look it up.
But like I felt like a fake fan meeting him, because it was like I only know the Mugen strain, so it's like I feel like a fake fan doing this. I feel like I kind of wasted $60 as I got more there. It's like, okay, I want to get all the other Demon Slayers signed.
And then you became a real fake fan.
Yep.
How about this is the first anime you watched, right?
Fully watched, I guess.
They're just saying that he's American.
It's not much. He's probably private about his life and stuff like that.
Probably like me. I'm American technically.
He's only a couple months older than me too. He was born in February. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's
been having a lot of issues with conventions lately. I heard.
Yeah, we were talking about that walking up to the movie. That freaking crazy stalker.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah, that was
gosh,
scary.
dude. That's so scary. I could never imagine having to deal with someone that you literally have to just get away from. That
I mean,
was just
that's
so
how people
obsessed with you to imagine
lose their
yourself
life.
through this parasocial relationship from the internet
Mm-hmm.
that you think that, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna walk up and be like, oh yeah, no, we're husband and wife. Or whatever the weird
so
stalker chick was trying to.
nasty. What happened
I'm
to
just
the Beatles?
the Beatles.
What's his name? John Lennon. He had a crazy fan to kill him.
Ah, gotcha. That's
You know,
true.
I mean, that not that specifically, but like stuff. That's what leads it up. It feels like that leads up to that.
Yeah.
Mm.
But Gus, who will be like, is Guillaume your number one favorite character from this series, or?
Oh yeah, 100%. The whole story of him with his family to him basically, he is the definition of the strong look out for the weak.
Right.
Just watching him train Tanjiro to him rescuing. Oh well, I'm sorry. Spoiler for the movie. That he rescues butterfly breathing, or I'm sorry, she's the insect Hashira and her sister, or whoever was with her, I forget. And just like you just see constantly that he is the one person that people can rely on. Even his master is like, the other Hashira will not let me sacrifice myself. You are the only one I can go to.
Yeah.
And so he's just the man.
I agree.
Not that I dislike any of the other characters or anything like that.
Only
you know,
Senemi.
Rengoku was what?
Only Senemi.
Senemi?
Right here, guy.
Rengoku was the GOAT for the longest time. It's one of my favorite Funko Pops I own. I'm actually still trying to get a Chase Guillaume pop where he's just crying, just because I just love that Funko Pop. Anyways, Rengoku's the GOAT. Tanjiro's amazing. Tengen was an amazing teacher to the main squad from back then. Nezuko, Inosuke, Zenitsu would probably be my next favorite character, if I'm being honest, just because the voice acting for him is amazing, dude. And I know he's like a bit of a crybaby, whatever, but like when he gets serious, it gets serious. I mean, it's just this picture that I'm using right now is just such an amazing moment in the movie that you just see and look at him like, oh, it's about to go down.
Yeah, I agree. Marin, who will be your favorite character?
Kong. Brandon. It's gonna be this guy.
You should cosplay
this
him.
guy for the audio listeners of the podcast. For the audio listeners of the podcast, he is choosing Inosuke as his favorite character.
Marin's gonna cosplay him, and we're gonna paint the abs on him.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brandon.
Yeah. Are you gonna do your hair long like him too? Get all nice and pretty. Get the blue contacts. Dye your hair black.
No, I'm gonna go find a boar. I'm gonna go find a boar here in Florida, cut his head, empty it out.
Dude, just go outside for like 10 minutes in the night. No, drive to the old warehouse, dude. Oh my gosh. Anyways.
All right, so
I've never had a boar here, man. I'm sorry, but like I've seen people talk about it, but I've never seen any in my street. I don't know if Brandon's ever had any in his house.
I've never seen.
He lives
over at the warehouse, driving up to it one day. There was at least 24.
Oof.
Like old and baby pigs, boars just running up and down.
Scary.
It's so scary, dude. Especially in the middle of the night trying to get into the warehouse. Oh my gosh.
But now let's
get into the new movie.
Yes, let's get into the
Eternal Sunshine.
Oh. It's time.
Internal buildings.
It's time to have some fun. The Demon Slayer Corps are drawn into the Infinity Castle, where Tanjiro and the other Hasuras face terrifying upper-rank demons in a desperate fight as the final battle against Muzan begins. And I guess this was pretty epic. I'm not gonna lie.
Are we going straight into spoilers or no?
We pretty much got it into spoilers already. This is a spoiler.
Oh yeah, no, they don't find him. They literally take the whole like 2.5 hours to even look for him through the master's kids. They're like mapping out the Infinity
they got
Castle.
crows. Was,
with like the
like a
we didn't really
tie.
talk about this character. The two demons that are helping out the demon core. I forget their names, but we didn't talk about them at all.
Wasn't one like Lady
Death?
Lady.
Which she actually gets sucked into Muzan. She was right next to
Lady Kagaya, right? Kagaya.
I don't know.
No, never mind. That's the master's name.
But yeah, no, she gets sucked into Muzan. I'm pretty sure.
We should say that me and Gus saw this in 4DX. So right in the beginning when they were falling, you just feel our seats. I had to leave because my fucking used to use the restroom because they was just mixing up everything in there like a stew, bro. Oh my god, it's a fun experience, but I don't think I'd do 4DX, especially not all the time. It's too much moving.
But no, I think this is like another title for this movie was Infinity Castle Part 1, Akaza Returns. So I do wonder, like, when they release Part 2, if it's going to also be called Infinity Castle. Like, just names.
There'll probably be Part 1, Part 2, and Final, I think is what they're trying to go with. But anyways, can we talk about the 4D experience real quick?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Just Marin started. I just, holy cow. Marin is a fake fan because he had to use the bathroom in the middle of the movie. I'm just saying.
He
literally went during the main fight with Giyu and Asuka when he just awakens his demon mark. And like in the 4D theater, just for those of you who don't know, the 4DX theater, was it Regal? Right? They have things that blow air on you, like around you, and in the seats behind our heads, into our ears, so like behind our necks. They have water squirting from the sides and in our face from the seat in front of you. And they have, like, every time it snows, they have like moments where they like shoot down little bits of foam. And the seats are just constantly moving. And so in my head, whenever I'm like, oh, this is starting right from where season 4 left off, we're going to be falling. And just before the movie starts, right, we were getting trailers, right? So the chairs are starting to react. We're starting to get a taste of what's going to happen during the movie. Yeah. I mean, they picked the worst movie for it to give us a taste. They picked Predator, the new Predator film that's coming out.
Oh my god!
And oh my gosh, dude, I am getting thrown full box of popcorn, full drink. I'm like, all over the place, just trying to hold it together. And then immediately, as the movie starts, well, I don't even remember what the first scene is. What's the first scene? It wasn't immediately falling. It was
the Michael Jackson guy talking. No,
it was setting up. It was like, wasn't it like
the death? It was the death of the guy that died, the big giant Hiroshima, whatever. He was talking to that guy that died, and I guess it ends season 4.
Yome was talking to
I'll fight for you. I'll fight for you.
And then immediately, boom, we're falling, and we are getting thrown around, wind blowing around us, and we are just going for a ride the whole time.
I like when it's subtle. When it's like, I like when it's not like shaking.
We're like slow motion, going around.
I don't mind that.
It's from character to character. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, I like that too. I love.
You're just like.
During the part where you went to the bathroom, he was starting to get sick from moving around. And it was the perfect time because we are just getting into that fight with Giyu and Asuka, where they're just back and forth, water all over the place. It was so funny.
That sounds cool, but like, I'm glad I never done 4DX.
I don't think I'll do it for any other movie. I'm gonna be honest. I might go watch the next one, the next two in that theater, but that's about it.
It's a fun time, man. I had to go.
Immersive.
Like, if I didn't, I would probably be like that guy that just got arrested recently because of Demon Slayer on the news.
What happened?
He peed like in the theater. Did you not hear about that?
He didn't pee.
He pissed. Okay,
he pissed on a kid.
I thought he jacked off.
He peed on a kid, I think.
Oh,
no, he didn't pee on anybody.
Totally misheard. I thought he jacked off.
I heard he peed on a kid, and the dad beat him up.
I heard he got beat up, but it was because it was.
I gotta look this
up.
I swear I thought it was that he was jacking off.
But that's why I had to use the restroom. I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I like the 4D.
You end up peeing
I like the
on
4D
Gus.
experience. This is like my third time. I think I saw Superman and then Fantastic Four, but it's super expensive, shakes all the time, and if you get motion sickness, dude, like I'm gonna be honest, Demon Slayer was a really pretty movie to watch.
He pissed himself, dude.
So with Demon Slayer, it had the biggest opening weekend for an international film in the U.S. ever with $70 million. This is the biggest opening for an R-rated animated film.
It's R-rated?
Actually, it's R-rated?
R-rated. And here it says Infinity Castle movie breaks 27 years old record of Pokemon. Bested Pokemon the first movie, 1998 U.S. opening weekends record in a single day.
Dang. Here's some more numbers for you. They only budgeted $20 million to make this, and they have made, as of today, $500 million.
I think it's doing.
That's crazy.
I think it did amazing,
and it's still going.
It
did amazing because they did English and Japanese at the same time.
Yeah,
because that would give people more of an initiative to go watch it more than once.
Mm-hmm.
That gives people who don't understand either language a chance to go watch it in a different language.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's such a great idea. I think more movies should be doing that just so they can amplify more money that they can make.
I agree. But like with
just wow.
But no, let's dive fully more into the movie. Like starting off with what did we?
That was as of New York Times. Those numbers I got.
But let's dive more into the movie. Like, what did we like about this movie? What is your favorite parts of the movie?
Yes. I mean, I loved the fight between Akaza and Giyu and Tanjiro, right?
That was pretty good.
The nice drawn out bits to the point where like, oh, nice, I got him. He doesn't have a head anymore. Oh, he's still going.
That surprised me. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, after all the backstory for him to just lock in like that, holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
And then just the drawn out, like that's what's starting to get a little overdrawn out. But like just the end of him just like, all right, I'm done. I'm done. Nice and over. And my next favorite fight, which I wish was longer. The only reason I don't put it at number one because it wasn't very long, was Zenitsu and Upper Six's fight.
Yeah, that was really good though.
Oh my gosh, the seventh form, dragon, whatever the breathing that he made up.
It was funny.
He's like, I of course, Master would only teach you that breathing. It's like, I made it up, bro. And he's like, well, it's not fair. And then like, oh wait, now I get to watch you die from this fall. And then for him to get saved by, I had his name pulled up. Yushiro. He gets saved by Yushiro.
That was so funny.
Tamayo.
He just Tamayo
was the woman.
Just how Yushiro just sort of randomly right next to the falling head. Like, yeah, you're gonna die alone, buddy. Fuck you. Grab your Netsu and yeet it out.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
What was your favorite?
I didn't know this, but I didn't know the guy that also does the voice of Genius in One Punch Man.
Genos, yeah.
Genos, my bad.
What's his name? Or who's also the
Brandon's
voice of him?
character, Brandon's favorite character.
Who?
Tanjiro?
Tengen?
The main guy, Tanjiro.
Tanjiro,
whatever. He does the voice of the guy from One Punch Man. I didn't know that.
What guy?
He's not Genos, is he?
Genos, yeah. Genos.
That's cool. I think my favorite part in this movie was, I like Zenitsu scene. Mm-hmm. I really like the backstory of that.
Yeah, it is that. You're
number
right.
6? No, number 3, right?
Wasn't that, what was? Yeah, Akaza.
He's number 3, right?
Upper rank 3.
Mm-hmm. He was upper 3.
Yeah, I like his backstory. I was like, when it first started, I was like, oh, do we need another backstory of this like bad guy? But then it does it good. It really does it good. The backstory.
I do want to say though, it's like No, when like the guy who trained him, Akaza, when he started speaking, it was just straight up like, "Holy shit, that is Channing Tatum."
That's what
Literally
Gus
in
said,
the
bro. I didn't know
theater, I'm
that.
sitting there. I'm literally sitting there listening to him. I'm like, yo, that sounds like Channing Tatum. And I turned to her, like, Marin, I think that's Channing Tatum.
I
Just
kept trying
listen
to
to
hear him.
him.
Like, no way. I was like, nah, he's just hearing things. And then we
I
looked it
gotta look
up.
up his career.
Sure enough,
Kijo.
she should have done the Louisiana accent.
I'm
Oh,
about to make a name for myself.
How you doing, little boy? You better bust a nut in my daughter.
He was Kaizo.
Kaizo. I was saying Kizo.
Yep. Kizo Kaizo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure
He
how it's
did good.
pronounced.
I don't know if he's on
Amazing.
anime
Him and
before.
his
He did really
daughter.
good.
His daughter loved Demon Slayer, and was like, I think was the
Oh,
premiere of
okay.
the last movie. Him and his daughter went to the premiere of it, cosplaying Demon Slayer.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I
Like,
do
she-
remember seeing that
She
picture.
got him into Demon Slayer, and it's so cool that he was.
I
In
gotta
this
see if I
movie.
can find that picture.
So you knew right away that was him, Brandon.
Like, I remember he was in the film, but like when watching the film, because it's like a 2-hour movie, I forgot
so
all
cute.
about it.
Alright, just
Do
real
you
quick.
know what character?
No,
Can
I
I
didn't know
show
what
the
character.
picture real quick?
Sure.
Yeah, send it.
Look at this, dude. Oh, it's so cute. It's so adorable. Him and his daughter with the two freaking overstuffed size things.
You can
So
tell you
cute.
got that at Hot Topic.
That's
That's the same Jackie you always see at Hot Topic, man.
That's hilarious.
But like,
It's a good movie.
yeah, and like, I like how we got to see more of the characters, and like, it was just so cool that Zenitsu got his badass moment.
What
I
do you
guess.
mean see more of the characters? Because we didn't see a whole
Yeah,
lot.
we didn't see a
very
lot
many
of them, but like,
characters.
I like how we got more Giyu, more of what was her name? Cinnaboo.
The butterfly
We learned-
girl.
The butterfly girl. We got to learn more backstory before she was eaten.
Hers made me fucking damn, bro.
That-
Literally,
I did not like
her,
so
man.
sad,
It
bro.
was.
What did the master say to Giyu or Guillaume? Protect my children. Oh, and then she dies like 10 minutes later.
You think
But you
she's
do
dead?
get to see more action
She
from
got
Upper 2.
eaten.
Yeah.
Okay,
she
so what-
literally-
I was
That kind of
kinda
fucked me
confused
up, honestly. I'm like, oh god, he's not
Uh-huh.
going to eat her. He's not going to. Oh, he's eating her. What the fuck?
just
What's
like,
that
give me a
scene?
second. I'm just going to absorb her talking to.
I thought
What's
she was
the
being
other girl
sucked
to
up.
her? Her student? Her sister? Her younger
I
sister?
think it's a
Kano.
friend. Or something.
Kaneo.
What's the relationship between the two of them? I didn't
Cinnabu's
figure that out.
adoptive younger sister.
Gotcha. So yeah, the fact that they ended that with, oh yeah, now I'm gonna fight was just ridiculous.
Like, but like that backstory to the like how that demon though was talking. He was doing that Michael Jackson voice.
Yeah,
That's what we were talking
he was
about
doing that
earlier.
high pitched voice.
A lot
I
of
thought it was
anime
a girl
people
at
that
first.
do
Upper
dubs
two
do
is
that.
oh my
They
gosh.
do that for like anime,
He's
right?
so
Why?
full of himself.
I thought that was a girl at
crazy.
first. I thought
I
that
thought
demon
I didn't
was a
she-
female at first.
So she's dead? Because what
She's
was that
dead.
scene that person getting sucked up inside that fleshy thing? I thought that was her.
That
No.
was Tamayo. That was the
Tamayo.
demon that was helping out the demon core. That was
oh,
what's his
so when
name?
I don't know. So I thought it was
the
just showing her still
Yushiro.
alive
No,
inside
that's a
her
Master
different
body.
character. Being
Damn. So she's dead.
Cinnaboo.
Something happened to her.
Cinnaboo. Like,
Because I thought it was showing her getting absorbed, but then it showed us what it looks like in her end. But I guess you're saying that's a
Yeah,
different
with
character.
that scene with Muzan, right?
yeah, that was a completely different character because he
Damn.
shoved her fist into the guy's chest in the end of season 4, injecting him with a drug.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like when they're in the Infinity Castle, he is like trying to like I guess
Heal.
heal,
Basically.
but also absorb her. So
So she's dead. She's
Cinnaboo.
dead. Dead.
Something's
What
happened to
the
her.
fuck?
Butterfly Girl's
dude?
dead. That was
Butterfly Girl is also
That's-
dead, yes.
I thought
She got
they
ate
hyped her
by
up,
Upper Two.
saying that she's gonna like, bring honor to her dead sister or whatnot.
and they
Mhm.
killed
Just
her ass off.
It was the same demon that killed her older sister. And
He's
just the
Upper
whole
Two.
backstory with Guillaume saving her from a different demon in the past. Just, oh my
That
gosh,
fucked
dude.
me up. Like in my review that I just filmed before doing this, I
Yeah.
mentioned that's like, you know, it has its disturbing moments. This is what I mean by that, because like, I don't know, just eating people, like eating like I guess absorbing or just eating people in general in media, for me that's like, for me that is
You
that is
never
just
watched the
disturbing.
Jeffrey
That's so
Dahmer show, huh?
scary.
I don't want to.
You never review the Jeffrey Dahmer show?
Nope, I don't. I'm not getting into that
Nope.
monster stuff. Not giving those monsters
Yeah,
the spotlight.
That's great. Yeah, that was probably the most
Uh,
disturbing scene for me in the movie.
Yeah.
Well, the
I
most
get it.
disturbing scene
He's
for
upper
me.
two. He's upper
Yeah.
two. So there's no
Yeah.
way like a guy.
Was
Because
he?
I don't know the character,
Was he
but
upper two?
yeah, I thought he was upper two.
Yeah, he's upper 2. So
Yeah,
the order
girl,
is
she's not
upper
that strong,
1.
right?
Upper 1 was the red haired dude
That looks like
has the
the
same type of
eyes.
hair that looks like Tanjiro.
Yeah,
with
he
the
has the
many
eyes,
eyes.
right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Upper 2 was that child priest person, which that is a crazy backstory all on its own. Upper
That was
3 was
disturbing.
Akaza.
That's the
Upper
most.
4, where they showed very briefly when they changed the outline of the Infinity Castle
Mhm.
in an instant.
Yeah.
Upper
Mhm.
5 was it's fresh in my brain, dude. Oh my gosh.
It's not
Upper
Zenitsu's
5.
friend, right, or partner?
No, upper 6. That's who that was.
Okay.
Upper 5 was.
Is there only 6
Upper 5 was the dodgeball guy, right? With the many hands. Yeah.
from the
From
train?
season, I don't know what season he is. Uh, he literally had an eye on his forehead and an eye where his mouth should have been, and then his eyes were
Yuck.
mouths.
Yuck.
Yeah.
I would say this, like the fucking Demon Slayer, like manga, I guess in general, they know how to like create disturbing looking anime in general knows how to create disturbing looking creatures. You look
And
at Attack on
That's just the
Titan,
And
difference
Chainsaw
between
Man.
and to give
that's
female
just the difference between
characters
animation versus real life adaptations and
And-
animes.
Yeah.
You cannot do the same thing that anime can just portray.
and to
It's
give
insane.
anime female characters big tits.
You just
Brandon.
yeah, okay. All right, Brandon.
Like anime
Don't-
is
Don't cut that out.
anime is like kind of at times can be a bit borderline hentai.
It's called fan service. Don't call it that.
Remember, someone was telling me that because it's like because they bought some mangas that someone sold to them to resell, and no, he's like, ah, dang, I should have went through them first to make sure there was no hentai. There's some because that's it. Sometimes can be
So
borderline
weird.
hentai. I'm like,
Bro, I mean, to
Got a
be
point.
honest, that's any media. You look at superhero
agree,
shit, it's
yeah.
the same shit. Look at Scarlett Johansson. She said she didn't like any of the stuff in
And
Avengers.
this is where we get to those are the weird people when it
Yeah,
comes to any
exactly.
side of any
honestly, yeah. But like with this movie
So,
though,
I don't know how we're gonna. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, how do we curve back to the movie?
with this movie though, it's like what was some stuff that we didn't like with it?
I wish I knew more before going in, like you guys. I wish I
Yeah.
prepared myself more, so I didn't have as many questions.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
I had I guess it was kind of long, so I
Yeah.
wish it kind of cut some stuff. Like them, there was a lot of scenes with Jim just running and
Yeah.
talking. So I wish maybe we didn't need to see that.
I agree.
But then again, that's probably what Demon Slayer is.
Honestly, yeah, because like really my thing with for this movie was the pacing, because you know it's like, oh, we want to spend more time in the Infinity Castle because it's
Yeah.
so interesting, but yet all of a sudden, you know, like we're spending time during these battles, and all of a sudden it just cuts into like this like 20-minute backstory for like each of the characters in the battle, and it was like, okay, just get to the fucking point already. And like also how like, you know, sure we get some characters explored in this, but like why, like I think it should have explored more of Inosuke, since he's one of the mains in my opinion. Like I think we could have spent more time with some of the other characters too.
what
I think it's
I
coming
I
up with
don't
the
know.
sequels.
There's gonna be something with Inosuke in
Obviously,
the next movie, but
obviously,
the only thing they could really have done was just to show him running around, getting a feel for
poking the crow, like go faster, lead me to the upper
yeah,
room.
just try yeah. And so the scene with the flashback with Tanjiro and Inosuke, him discovering hiding his killer instincts, fighting spirit. That's what they called it.
Inosuke's able to tell where someone's looking at it. Like, oh, you're looking at my
without
right
even
shoulder.
being able to see them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I think that was a great part and a very important part.
I agree.
I don't know what else they really could have done with Inosuke during this whole movie, though.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if they would have done like a whole storyline with Inosuke finding another upper rank, that would have been another hour.
But like,
Inosuke's
also, I don't think Inosuke is strong enough
guy?
to fight any of the upper ranks by himself.
I do think they could have like trimmed down some of the.
I was surprised
so.
Zenitsu was really, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think he's a complete badass for it. But I don't know. Just
I was expecting Inosuke to come in last minute to save Zenitsu. Honestly,
I was expecting something else to happen with Zenitsu and
the upper six
fight too. Yeah, like I don't know, Gyome just pop in there or something.
Because they were
upper six was like the weakest of the,
or not even Gyome,
six,
the white haired dude that pop in there.
Like they were like, because the kids that were like mapping out the Infinity Castle, they're like, oh, Zenitsu is fighting an upper rank. Send backup to him now, and backup never came.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Until like.
But what did what's his name say making fun of him? I keep forgetting this guy's freaking name, dude.
The demon kid,
the Demon Slayer guy, at the nurse. Remember when they were like patching up Zenitsu?
Yeah,
you talking about that guy, right?
He literally said like, yeah, the only reason that you won that fight is because he's literally hasn't mastered all his skills. If you fought him in a year, you would be dead. And he's like, why are you making fun of me?
And like the other Demon Slayers are like,
he's probably true though.
Stop it.
And then now we're gonna have like a whole part where we're just gonna see Zenitsu just getting taken care of because all these lightning marks he has all over himself now.
Yeah.
I was sitting next to a guy in the theater that was like going crazy for Zenitsu's scene. He's like, yeah, that's why he's the best. That's why. Did anybody yell in your theater, Brandon?
Not loudly, but like there was a group.
Yeah.
There was a group in front of me. I just remember hearing them be like, oh, kind of amongst to themselves.
But that makes it fun, I believe, in a movie theater when like the crowd is like, they're not being assholes, but they're being like, you can tell they're genuinely like excited for a scene or for a character to pop up in the movie.
Yeah.
I love seeing that in the theater. That's why I like going. Not when they're being like rude, talking, standing up, pissing on people. I'm talking about when they're being genuinely fans about it.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I agree.
Our theater, my and Gus's theater was like, they had that. It had people genuinely excited for the movie. They weren't being rude. They were just being excited. And I like seeing that in a movie theater. You feel connected with everybody there. Like, whoa! I didn't feel that. I think last time I felt that was with Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, Spider-Man, yeah.
No Way Home. That was probably the last time I felt like people were like being genuinely excited for seeing stuff on the screen.
Yeah.
One of my friends that went and watched it, she lives in like Oklahoma or something, and she said when she went and watched it, nobody was like that in her theater. Like every time she'd be like, "Oh yeah," and she'd be like,
"The only one."
What the heck, guys? It's packed out theater, but just nobody reacted with her. And so I was kind of worried that would be the same vibe, but no. As soon as I started hearing people cheering, I think it's because the seats were moving. You know what I mean? Like we were immersed into the movie. So we're all and I'm clapping like with my ring against my popcorn bucket, trying to make some sort of noise. Oh my gosh, that was so funny.
I was telling Marin this, like, I don't know, if, like there was like a group in front of me, and like they were kind of like cheering a little bit, but amongst themselves, like you could kind of like hear them like be excited for some of the stuff that was going on. Other than
they were
that,
too shy to go too loud.
The theater wasn't, even though it was like it was somewhat packed. It just wasn't crazy. That it could have been because it was like at 10:45 in the morning.
Yeah, people just waking up.
Nobody was really cheering or anything though.
No, like I'm kind of watching.
You should have been.
I'm watching it. I'm like,
you should have been.
Shoot, that is pretty cool. What the fuck is?
That's your exact reaction. Holy Jiminy Christmas, Mister! That's super neat.
Jiminy Crickets. She's getting eaten.
Oh my gosh, dude. Gosh, this whole movie was just
that was so
left and right. There was no like steady pace.
Yeah, it's like
Who do
there
you think had
parts
a
where it
better
was
fight
super
scene
quick,
between the
parts
two?
that was super slow. Like I don't think it blended the pacing well together, but yet still it was entertaining.
Who do you think had a better fight scene between Tanjiro and Zenitsu?
Oh,
Just
Tanjiro, 100%.
their ending fight scene, like how they ended it.
How they ended it?
Tanjiro.
Yeah, because you know how Zenitsu learns to do the 7 breathing technique, and then Tanjiro learns how to do that. How to fight without feeling fear or whatever it was.
Without
Which
showing
one
Not
did, like,
fear,
without the
his killer
fighting
instinct.
without the
Yeah,
fighting
killer
style,
spirit.
fighting spirit.
Mhm.
which
doing
one
what
of
his dad
those do you
did.
think, I guess, was more exciting for you guys to watch on the big screen?
So here's the thing. Tanjiro's fight was super drawn out because of the whole backstory with Akaza, right?
Yeah.
If the fight would have just ended with him chopping his head off and then him having a moment where he's punching himself and then gives up,
Yeah.
that would have been pretty badass. Zenitsu's, though, there wasn't very much backstory as far as him. What did he like die and go see Gramps one last time? Be like, you're my. What did he say to him? What did Gramps say to him?
You're my pride and joy, something like that.
Something
We
like
see,
that. And it
we
just
see a
you
little
feel
bit
that
Zenitsu
moment,
helping
and then
him.
Zenitsu zips around, dragon thunder breathing, and it was amazing.
I guess they're both pretty cool. I like them both, like, visually in general.
I don't know the back. Like even though like I am critical of the pacing because of all the backstories, like with Akaza's backstory though, that was tragic though. So it's
I
like
did get
Literally was set
it's
to get
sad.
married, and then
Have
the
Channing-
whole
have Channing Tatum as his father-in-law
water supply was
poisoned.
who? Oh, Channing Tatum, yeah.
What got me
He
is that he
was
forgot,
poisoned.
and how he forgot, and he was like couldn't remember why he was so angry all the time, and then seeing his like future wife, just like all those memories coming back, that kind of like made me like a little teary. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, this
Mhm.
man's remembering like what it was all for.
It's been hundreds of years since he's ever thought about these people, supposedly,
That's
or something
sad,
like that.
bro. Like these people helped him so much, and like that's so
Mhm.
crazy to me. Like that got me a little
Makes
bit.
sense. All the markings he has on his arm too. That he was
Yeah.
a thief back in his old life, and then as he got turned into a demon, freaking Muzan whoosh, right through his freaking head.
That was great. I was
quick,
not
too.
expecting
That
that.
was. He's
I wasn't
like,
expecting that either.
do whatever you want, and just boom, upper 3.
Like we've seen that with the demons though. It's like when they're about to die, they're like, "Oh crap, I had a life." And that's when we
Yep,
see
and then
Tanjiro
you
sympathize
see-
with them in a way.
Yeah. And then you see the scene after he dies, after upper 6 and upper 3 die, you see upper 1. He's like, this is ridiculous. I don't know if what he says following, like him slashing those pillars around him.
Yeah, but like,
you just know that he's about to go into action here pretty soon.
Death is sensed by all the other demons.
Is he like also? Did he used to be like? We don't know his backstory yet, right? Because he has like a Demon Slayer sword, right?
He looks like because in season 3, Tanjiro has this dream of a demon slayer, and like there's the robot that he trains with. Well, yeah, like the mechanic thing that he trains with that looks like that demon slayer.
Oh,
that it turns out it's 300 years before them, and inside it is that demon sword. Well, it's that Hatsura sword, and he looks exactly like
Upper 1.
Mm-hmm. So
I think Upper 1 and his dad look exactly the same too. So I've kind of just been jumbling that in my brain.
Tanjiro's dad?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Like when I
maybe they're descendants of each other.
Like when I first saw like
spoilers,
this Demon Slayer in season 3, it was like, is that Tanjiro's dad?
Mm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
he does kind of like Tanjiro's dad.
I'm literally like I talked to our friend who's read the manga already, and he's like, yeah, no, I already know what happened. Yeah, I already know what happened. So
I'm looking.
And he was asking, "Oh, did they show that part with the Inosuke?" It's like, no, wait, Nothing. We didn't see anything with Inosuke in this movie. He's like, oh, okay. I'm like, I have no idea what's about to happen, but it
so
makes
you don't
me want
want
to
to read
go
the
and find
manga.
out.
You're not the guys who read the manga before.
I would like to
I,
get
I,
into the
I
manga.
did that with Attack on Titan, and it completely ruined the end for me.
Damn,
Is the ending really that bad for Attack on Titan?
it's not that bad.
Yeah, they all freaking die.
But like,
It's not like that.
like even though we kind of like sympathize for Akaza, I gotta say, justice for Rengoku. Justice for Rengoku. No, go.
Walmart
that
exclusive.
was in the back of my mind the entire time. I was like, okay, nice backstory, buddy, but you're not tricking me.
Nope.
Long live Rengoku. Especially with his dad, dude.
Justice
Man.
for Rengoku.
Did they sell his Funko
It's good to
Pop?
see his dad back.
The upper
What?
3 guy?
Maybe.
Does he have a Funko Pop?
I think so. I don't know.
I don't know.
They might sell
But
out
the
after
real
this
GOAT.
movie. Oh, here he comes.
Yeah.
Big body pillow of Nezuko.
He didn't hear
Real
you.
go right here. Oh my gosh, I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. There it is.
You got 2 of them signed too.
Tanjiro
Nice, dude.
Kamado, signed by the one, the only Zach Aguilar from Hot Topic.
That doesn't look like a body pillow, Gus.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna pull out a body pillow.
Body pillow of
No,
Nezuko.
let me just whip it up. So dumb. I want to see more of Nezuko in like her demon form, but I also hope they kind of heal her too. So like I'm back and forth just seeing.
Right here.
Yeah, just like her. What is that called? Her adult form? I don't know what to call it.
But
She
like,
just
Yeah,
looks
she gets
completely
bigger, right? When she becomes a
wicked.
demon?
yeah.
She gets, like,
she gets
bigger?
into like a full grown adult and just like strong, agile, blood, fire technique
I got to say though,
that can
like,
cure any and all poison. I think it's so far as what
Yeah.
I've seen. I don't know if they've healed like cuts and stuff.
but like with,
Actually, no, that she healed Tengen back then.
but of course with how this movie ends, it does have this huge cliffhanger. As we see the 2 warriors, Tanjiro and Giyu,
Mhm.
pass out from the battle after due to all the exhaustion, which I can understand why. And then setting up. Then we see the castle, of course, expand like crazy even more.
It becomes like a fucking city, dude.
It's called the Infinity.
crazy.
It's called the Infinity Castle for a reason.
It's called the Infinity City because it became like it looked
Yeah, it was
crazy.
It's a
I don't know
cube,
how.
and then,
Yeah,
like it's crazy. I'm
like a big ass labyrinth.
I'm excited to see how all this plays out, though. Like, even of course, it's all in the manga, but still, like,
No spoilers, please, guys. In the
Oh,
comics, if you're like an asshole,
Have you
please do not
spoiled yourself
spoil it.
already, Brandon?
a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really understand how exactly it is. Like, it's kind of one of those you gotta like
Yeah.
read the pages for yourself, or just watch.
As soon as
how
I
it's-
watched the movie, it was just immediately followed by manga spoilers. So yeah, I feel like that.
Did you spoil yourself?
I have terrible memory, so I'm sure I'll forget it
he has
eventually.
dementia.
Okay.
That's just how I treat any movie I watch.
I'm not on anime, Instagram, or Reddit, so I haven't really spoiled myself.
Yeah.
All I've
Mm.
seen from this movie was like stuff that happened with the movie theater. Nothing like spoily yet.
Yeah, the guy peeing on a kid. I swear on my life, I thought it was way
No.
worse.
I think that's another movie. Damn, Brandon, so you already know what's gonna happen, huh?
No, kind of, but I don't understand it because it's kind of one of those
Okay.
that's like, how did that happen though? Like, how did that happen? But it's like
Mhm.
kind of one of those. I guess you got to like read the manga for yourself to understand, or to watch the movie to fully understand.
Right.
It's kind of like you're reading about it, and it's like, huh?
So these last 3 movies are the last thing for Demon Slayer, right? Or at least for this.
Supposedly.
Evidently so, because
Okay.
because there's this.
I don't know
Well,
what
the
in
next
the
two
world
will
they're
wrap
still
up
gonna
the-
do.
The next 2 should wrap
And-
up everything.
It's coming out next year or every 2 years?
I don't
Or how's
know.
that
Every
working?
2 years, from what I can tell. It looks like the
So-
next one's 2027, and the one after that is 2029.
What?
So we're gonna be in our 30s when the last one comes out.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
no.
You'll be 31.
I'll be 30.
Oh
No,
my
I'll be 30.
gosh.
You'll be 31.
I'll be 31. Yeah. That's
Oh,
funny as hell, bro. I totally forgot about
part
that.
2.
Well,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so hopefully they take it out
2027.
before.
Holy, I'm just looking it up to make sure. But yeah, part 2
Yikes,
is
dude.
scheduled for release in 2027, and part 3 in 2029. They're going to be competing with. They're going to be competing with the James Cameron Avatar movies.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Me and Hannah are excited for that one.
Nice,
I have my Naviho shirt over here.
dude.
Me and Gus went on
I
that
don't know,
ride
man.
together.
Well, oh
It was
yeah,
a
we
fun
did read
ride.
that right together. That was fun. But yeah, no, we'll see, man. There's a lot that can build on from this first movie here.
It's gonna be hard not to spoil myself from 2 years, dude.
100%.
2
that.
years. Holy crap. I was thinking it was going to be like, kind of release back to back. Like next year would be part 2, and then the year after would be part 3. But
Animation like this takes time, baby.
yep. I thought all this was just done
Dang.
all together, and they're kind of like splitting it up. But
Oh
like,
yeah.
dang, this is just
They better start making them
easy.
longer though. No, I'm just playing.
Wow.
That 2.5 hours was like a sweet spot. Like, if they did it any longer, it'd be more backstory.
Like literally here it says it got positive reviews, praised the action sequences, visuals, engaging story, although some noted pacing issues. I have to agree with that. It was
Yeah.
the pacing that like, because I'm not gonna lie, I almost on Letterboxd I almost gave it 5 stars, but if it wasn't, but due to the pacing, it was like, yeah, I'm giving it 4.
It's hard, I guess, when you're coming from doing shows like a 20-minute or 30-minute show, however the longest show, and then going to a 2.5-hour movie. You're so used to like giving everybody a backstory, giving everybody their own little thing. So making that into a movie, I see why it could be hard for people that do anime.
That's why I was saying that I could see it being broken down into episodes because of that pacing issue.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like a full on, like, forget, make it into a, because I think they're going to do what they did with Mugen Train. They're going to make it into a few episodes on Netflix in the next year or so.
They haven't announced that yet. They said they're going to that these next parts are going to be movies. So,
well, they're definitely got to release the movie within the next year. There's no way they don't.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens, man. What was things that you guys didn't like about it?
The pacing. That was it.
Pacing
for me.
That was just it. The pacing.
The pacing.
I thought the Zenitsu fight was too short.
The pacing.
You
I
wanted
think
it to
they
be
could have done
longer
more with some characters.
I wish it was longer. This whole story between this whole backstory between Zenitsu and his old classmate, button heads, him just trying to get recognized by him and be his friend and whatnot, and he's just like, yeah, no, I cannot even believe we're even in the same boat.
Yeah.
Just longer dialogue I think would have been great, but it seemed like yeah, what Yushiro was saying, yeah, no, this guy didn't really master his abilities, so maybe that was all they could really do with that. Yeah. I genuinely enjoyed the animation for it all. I can understand why they wouldn't want it to be longer because of how much the lightning. Oh yeah, that was something else. The flashing of lights in the theater. Holy cow! Every time that sword would go flying.
Loki sounds awesome.
Oh, flashbang! It's like flashbang from CS:GO.
It was cool, but me and Gus were sitting like right next to the light.
The light.
We were right next to the box that did the light. And there was like a little like 2-second delay.
I
don't know if you noticed that, Gus. There was like a 2-second delay with the lightning.
A little bit, yeah.
And then like we would also feel kicking in the back of our seats.
So sitting in our backs all the way. You just feel like when they got hit in the back or when they got into a wall, you'd feel, oh
yeah.
I gotta ask, do you think a movie for this final arc pretty much? Do you think a movie is necessary, or do you think they said it's just stuck with TV, like just the TV episodes? Because even though with Demon Slayer, like we do see some like almost 50-minute episodes, like in the beginning for the season premiere and the season finale of like a lot of
necessary is. Do
you think a movie
hard word is?
Do you think it was?
I don't think it's necessary.
Or
it's hard. Sure, it's hard. to try to condense the story for like 2 hours when you're like used to doing seasons. But necessary, I don't know if it was necessary. Nothing's really necessary. I think they wanted to do it because of the fan base. And it's the last like storyline, I guess. And the money. They know people are gonna go to, I mean, it worked. They know people are gonna watch this. They know it's a big ass fan base. So if you can make money, make more money making a movie and then later on releasing it on Netflix. You can sell it to Netflix or to Hulu, whatever, and get even more money.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's probably where I'm at. Yeah.
Like,
what do you think, Brandon?
Would you have preferred it being episodes, or you prefer the movie?
I don't know.
I like both. I like watching the movie in theaters and coming back later and watching the episodes broke down.
If you're like a true like a big fan of this, I get it. You want to like sit down and watch it in the big ass screen.
On the big screen, just the IMAX would have been perfect enough, but the 40X was insane. Oh my gosh, dude! I don't think I'll ever feel like I swear. I think that's the only other movies I'll go watch in 40X is the next two coming up. I'll be 31 years old, starting to have back problems, and I'll get kicked in the back, and I'll actually feel it.
I already kicked you in the back.
Oh my gosh! Don't remind me.
You probably have a kid at that point too, so you're gonna take your little baby.
I'm gonna have a 4-year-old in the seat next to me. He'll be thrown across the theater.
You're not gonna notice.
This is great, isn't it, little Timmy? No, Timmy's up hanging from the ceiling.
You're not gonna notice.
I'll bring one of those chairs, like the bouncing ones. Just sit it in the seat and just watch them. Just
he's not going to notice that the kid is like having trauma issues from that. He's gonna be like, yes. Fuck him up.
We'll have 5D theaters, and then we can actually virtual reality this shit.
Oh,
no, I'm playing.
That's a nice theater though. Like I recommend it. We went back, me and Hannah, to watch The Conjuring there. Just standard. Even the standard seats are nice. Like you get to relax all the way back.
Oh, the Regal Theater, yeah.
Bro, that's the only Regal theater. That one and the Loop are the only Regal theaters that they take care of. Every other Regal theater they don't like taking care of.
Like, you mean like as far as like looking nice and whatnot?
Yeah, the one in Lake Wells they don't take care of, and the one here in Waterford Lakes they don't take care of.
We talked about this in our last podcast, how like movie theaters now like they're starting to be just run down.
Yeah,
because it's an issue. I feel like that
when you got to compete, when you got to compete with like all these streaming services. Now, like theaters that are like held for your like opening nights and stuff like that, or like early previews or stuff like that. Those theaters are kept nice, right?
For premieres.
That's the word. They have like all these actors and whatnot. They're like the Four Seasons of theaters, right? Yeah. But still, I don't think the quality of a theater will make a movie better. Do I think it adds to the experience? Sure, but I go to a movie theater to go watch a movie. I'm pretty basic. I remember going to, there was this old theater. It was like one of those cheapo theaters, $3, $5 a ticket.
Lakeland?
In Lakeland, yeah, you remember which theater I'm talking about.
Had a big theater where you can eat food in, and then just had two basic theaters in it.
Yep.
Like it was movies from like months before.
Oh yeah, and you could just go and watch those movies, and it just be a good old time. You're not spending more than $20 on a family of 4 with popcorn and everything.
That theater was sketchy.
Oh, it was so sketchy. Oh my gosh, no, I don't think I would ever go back on purpose. But like that was
it closed down though.
That was
it's been closed down.
Oh no, I don't even know what it is now.
I don't know either.
Been closed down for a long time now. But it was just one of those theaters. I was like, yeah, no, I truly enjoyed the experience of just going to the theater
and watching something you love on the big. That's why
theaters will never die.
That's why people want to watch Demon Slayer on the big screen. This would have never probably made as much money if it got released on Netflix first.
Like it had a big
also the fact that people either watch this on their phone or on their cruddy little 50-inch screen TV,
or the fact that people
it gives them experience to watch it on something nice.
Or people will go literally 10:45 a.m. to watch it.
Yeah,
like it was
that's crazy
like,
to me.
Like usually at this time there's hardly anyone in the theater, and like right when I walk in, the cassettes in line long.
Oof.
I remember I seen on Instagram and TikTok the lines, the midnight, early morning showing of it the day of. Oh my gosh, dude,
Not
those
surprised.
lines were insane.
I am not surprised.
Out the door, people dressed up in kimonos and headgear. Like that junk was serious.
Anime's been taking over for a couple years now, and I feel like it's doing full throttle right now in America. Like everybody's obsessed with anime.
If you could cosplay as,
especially with it getting better.
If you could cosplay as any of the characters, who would you be?
Nezuko.
Giyu.
Sorry.
Or not Giyu, Guillaume.
Gotta get ripped.
That's the blind guy?
I gotta get
white out
I gotta
contacts.
Get like how tall am I? I gotta grow a whole foot, basically a foot and an inch.
Paint a scar here.
I gotta shrink about a foot if I want to do him.
Oh yeah, they showed how he got that scar. I just can't remember.
Yeah. In season 4, the demon that he fought that killed
killed his family.
It was like an orphanage.
Oh, the orphanage. Yeah.
Like, there was one girl left, and like he attacked, like it sliced his head, but yeah, he attacked the demon, punching it,
bare knuckled,
and
punching it.
It scared the little girl that she called him the monster, and he got arrested. But the master saved him.
I would say
because they thought that he had killed everyone because the demon just disappeared.
The master was 14, and Guillaume at the time was 18.
Damn, is that really their age difference?
Yes.
That's nuts.
It was
oh shit.
Finding that was crazy.
I
remember that.
I would want to be I guess Tanjiro, because that's the only one that doesn't show his fucking abs, dude. I feel like everybody else had to get her super ripped.
What are you talking about? Tanjiro's abs.
Tanjiro is
but not underneath all the.
But he has
everybody is everybody.
There's literally a moment in the anime where you see all three of them, Tanjiro, Zenitsu, and Inosuke. It's like a copy paste for how ripped they are.
It's like that in season 4.
Arms. Yeah, they literally took a copy paste of it all. That's a funny picture of Inosuke.
I'll do this one.
I want to cosplay Tanjiro.
I would too, but like I feel like everybody.
If we were doing all three, like if you went as Inosuke and you went as Tanjiro, I'd do Zenitsu. I don't know where I would get the blonde hair, but I would do it.
Get a wig.
Probably.
That would be funny because isn't he like the shortest in the group?
He is the shortest of all three of them.
And then you're gonna be the tallest.
Yeah,
you're gonna be the tallest.
I don't know. Tanjiro is my favorite character, so I think I want to cosplay that. I want to cosplay him.
That'd be cool, man.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like everybody does. It's so funny.
Dude. Let's do it.
All three of us going as demon slayers.
I gotta buy the kimono between now and then, though, and the wig.
I would honestly want to do the upper 3 guy. That would be cool.
Asuka.
That'd be cool. He would be fun.
I'll
get ripped.
Justice.
Be careful how you say that, buddy.
Justice for.
There you go, Rengoku.
Justice for Rengoku. Jacob, we're cosplaying.
Try putting it close to your chest. There you go.
There you go.
Jacob will cosplay as him.
Rengoku.
Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, like any.
I'm about. Go ahead.
Any final thoughts though? Like, what are your overall thoughts and rating of the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle Part 1 movie?
What am I, 27 now? I'll see you when I'm 29 talking about the next movie. Or maybe we'll come back and just do hey, the TV show or the episodes are out now. Maybe we just go through and see if anything's different, if anything's changed.
That'd be cool.
I might even go rewatch it. I got work here in a little bit, but I might rewatch it. Hell.
But what is your overall thoughts and rating of this movie?
Oh, definitely. I was going to say 10 out of 10.
I think I give it a 9 out of 10.
9. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 just because, like you guys said, the pacing, some of the fights weren't as long as I wanted them. Some of the backstories were a little too long. But that's with any and all anime. A little disturbing. But I genuinely, it was movie of the year for me, if I'm being honest.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Really? Wow.
I think so. Like, with everything I've watched this year, I think this is movie of the year. Fantastic Four, compared Superman, compared to all those movies. I think Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle is movie of the year for me.
As a anime casual fan here, I feel like I would give it an 8. A good 8, a strong 8. I didn't know much about it.
How many tacos out of 5, Marin?
Right here, bro.
3 tacos? Wow.
Only 3 out of 5?
It's a 5 taco, but it's covered in a heart.
Oh.
Oh, it's 5 tacos. Okay.
I'll give it a heart taco. I love this so much.
Hard taco.
No, it was good. I liked it. As a casual fan, I wish I knew more.
Yeah.
That's why I give it an 8.
Like,
But I'll put the taco here in my heart.
Aww.
What about you, Brandon?
For the not visual, for the audio listeners, Marin has a taco picture broken down into a heart shape right over his chest right now.
for me, like, as someone like who I guess fully completed Demon Slayer pretty much, or like fully caught up with Slayer, like I'm not gonna lie,
Last week.
Sunday. I finished season 4 I finished season 4 on Sunday.
It is currently Tuesday, so that's funny.
Wednesday now because it's now over.
Or Wednesday, yeah, you're right.
But like I'm proud of myself because I was able to like catch up with the anime and like did like even though like I'm proud of myself for being able to catch up with the anime to get ready for this. So it's like even though I'm not gonna lie, there are parts in like season 1 and 2 I don't really, but like
you don't really what? You cut out again.
That I don't really remember.
Okay.
Like there were parts in that I don't really remember. Cats, of course, like being caught up and like watching it. I loved it. Like Demon Slayer was like, I remember as a kid, like going over to our friends' houses, they always have anime on the screen, and I like never knew what the hell was going on.
Yeah, they had
Naruto. It was always Naruto.
Or whatever Studio Ghibli movie had just coming out that year.
I always knew they had Naruto.
Ponyo, the moving house one.
And every once in a while they would have... once they had a Full Metal Alchemist, I think?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist, you're right, yeah.
And I never understood what the hell was going on with that. So it's like, I guess now being older and just watching Demon Slayer, it's like, oh, okay, I understand it now. Like I feel like this was like the first anime that like immersed, that pulled me in, and just seeing the movie on the big screen, it was epic. It had that super action that the anime series has, that super cool, unique style, much super colorful. Even though like, we did talk about the pacing. And, of course, some disturbing moments. But still, like, I don't know, it was just super cool to watch it on the big screen.
You're cutting off.
It was super cool to see on the big screen. That I had to give it a 9 out of 10.
Nice, 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Like, it was, like, if you love Demon Slayer, you're going to love this movie. Even though, now it's a part move, like it's part 1, so kind of expect, of course, cliffhangers here and there. I'm hoping that part 2 and part 3, when it comes out when we're 30, and if we're doing this podcast, I hope.
Gosh, can you imagine 4 years into the future, we're still doing a podcast. Hopefully we get a studio by then. You know what I mean? No, I'm playing.
We should when we do the podcast, wear fake beards and just cut into this part. Now we're 30.
We're 30. Welcome to cities.
Like I hope
big, giant white beard.
I hope that the ending just lives up to all this hype, and it's not like how people say the agree. Attack on Titan ending is. All the other anime
fading into my picture.
A lot of like these wrap up endings are like, example, Games of Thrones.
Oh my gosh, don't get me started.
Pokemon.
What do you mean Pokemon?
They killed Ash.
They did not, did they?
They killed Ash like 4 separate times. Actually, I forgot the number, but it's like more than once that they've killed Ash in an anime.
I think he becomes like a Pokemon leader or some shit.
Well, the main story of Pokemon is that he's lost every single championship except for, what was it, the Gen 8 one? I forget. Gen 9.
Anyways,
but that pretty much
probably end it soon. Yeah,
this pretty much wraps up our podcast. Thank you for listening. Of course, check out our socials. We have it in the description for YouTube. But also, comment, subscribe. I think you could comment to us on Spotify. And we will definitely
rate us 5 stars. I think that's the thing you can do too.
Of course. And
Apple, you can do it there too. I don't know if you upload us to Apple or not.
I do. Yeah, it's uploads to Spotify, YouTube, Apple, and another podcast platform. I don't remember what exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's great.
But yeah, thank you for listening, and hopefully we'll be back with more. We've been on a roll lately, so stay tuned, especially for Halloween season.
It's spooky season.
We got a lot of spooky podcasts planned. Gus, any last things to say?
Yeah, I hope I get to come back, do some of those spooky episodes. I'm wanting to go watch. Okay, cool. Thanks. glad I could have been a part of this. No, I kind of go watch Halloween with Sam. I want to rewatch that. That'd be a fun one to rewatch.
Halloween with who?
Sam. The potato sack head.
Oh, talking about Halloween.
Trick or treat. Sorry about that. Trick or treat.
That was fucking awesome. I watched it last year.
Yeah, I've literally watched it only once, and I was at a Halloween party, and I wasn't even paying attention to the party. I was watching the movie, and I was like, "Yo, this is wicked." And then when he was a Call of Duty operator in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, when they had like this crazy bunch of. Say what?
He scared you in that one TikTok I made because I think you shoot the pumpkin.
Oh gosh, yeah, I need to repost that one whenever that gets closer.
That was one of my favorites.
I'm excited. Call of Duty's going to have their next update here, their Halloween update within the next 30 days or so, something like that.
Same with Fortnite.
Yeah, sorry, off topic.
But where can we find you?
Oh yeah, twitch.tv/GusBuzz246, TTV_GusBuzz246. All the socials, and go check out my dog's Instagram too. It's just Leonidas, _Leonidas.
And thank you for joining us into this journey into fantasy.
Hey, you got it.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.